That to some people might seem inevitable. Of course it was going to be Kamala Harris. She's a conventional choice. She makes sense. She can step into the presidency on day one. But the history and the blood, sweat, and tears that it took to get here. You know, I think about people like Sojourner Truth back in the 1850s prevailing on white women to include black women in their fight for suffrage, saying that black women themselves were women too. I think about Fannie Lou Hamer, who in the 1960s had to tell the Democratic Party that black women, in January, she also talked about Shirley Chisholm, saying that she was carrying this banner that Shirley Chisholm unfurled in 1972, almost 50 years ago. So, you know, we will see what this process is like, but the history of it. And I also think it should be noted that this is still a risky pick, right? America is still a country that is marred too often by racism and sexism. Black women in particular often ignored, stepped over, and stepped on. So the idea that somehow, that this was inevitable and that this isn't a risky, bold choice, where people are talking about social justice, and there's clearly a rising demographic shift in this country. It's blacker, it's browner. You think about Congress, more women than ever in this present Congress, but still, for Joe Biden to make this pick, it isn't without risk. We've seen what's happened, even already in terms of people talking about Kamala Harris. Is she too ambitious? Does she rub people the wrong way? And this was from Joe Biden's friends, right? People in his circle. So we will see, you know, how she is covered moving forward, and we expect that some of these terrible forces of both racism and sexism clearly haven't been overcome. But it is also clear that if you're picking someone to overcome them, it would be Kamala Harris, somebody who has broken barriers in California and made history over and over again. Imagine how hard that has been for a black woman to really ascend to this highest office in the land so far with this nomination. So we'll see. But yeah, we should not downplay the significance of this, the riskiness of this. And my goodness, this was not inevitable. It came from hundreds of years of hard work, and more recently, a real campaign by African American women in particular to say it's time for a black woman to have this kind of seat at the table, given how important they've been to the high school.
Right here. Where's the driveway?